Okay, so I'm going to ask Rebecca from LE Solidarity to speak next, and after that Phil from Leicester University, and then we'll pause for any questions. We'll just do that as we go through.
I was told about an hour ago that I was talking at this, so bear with me. Problem is I could talk for an hour quite passionately, so you have to hit me and make me stop.
Yes.
My name's Becky. I help run the group LE Solidarity, and we're a very small group, as in the two of us that really run the group, but we've been going 3 years now, since it was set up after Alan Kurdi washed up on the beach, purely as a Facebook group. My friend Sophie set up a Facebook group, and it just snowballed from there, and 3 years later we've got 1,500 members, and we've done tremendous things all through the power of Facebook. It was at this meeting 3 years ago that we met the mayor, who somehow arranged some sort of storage. We have a storage facility, a massive warehouse in the city centre now, which without we wouldn't have been able to do what we've done. So that meeting 3 years ago really did create some amazing opportunities. We started primarily just to gather aid to take over to the French refugee camps, which was at the time just Calais. We were just collecting sleeping bags and tents. It was carloads that we were taking across. It very quickly became much, much bigger than that, and we started to expand on what we were doing. So all through this 3 years, our main focus has always been to provide aid to camps in France. Even though you would have seen in the news last year when the Calais jungle was destroyed, that doesn't mean the people have gone. The people are still there. They're just scattered in smaller groups over a much larger area that it's much harder to manage and get aid and healthcare and everything to. So we are still providing aid for there. However, equally, we kind of branched out into helping local refugees and helping families in whatever way we could, whether that was furniture or anything and everything. Buddying up people with families, and we've created friendships and relationships with people now to help support them into being able to grow from refugees into actually people living their life again. And I really feel I'm quite uncomfortable with the term refugee once they've been here for 2 years and they're still a refugee, but actually it's like a heavy term to have on your shoulders, like forevermore you're going to be a refugee. I don't like it. You were, and now you're here and you're safe, so why are you a normal person now? Let's include you, let's not give you a title. So that's what I try and do, and through that we've created some amazing relationships with people, opportunities, and people that we know. Like I look out and I know many people within this hall now that we just wouldn't have done a couple of years ago. Little connections all over the place, and we've managed to help countless people. We've sent aid into Syria directly. We've sent aid to Greece. We work with Emma. We work with After 18. There's all sorts of people. Tomorrow we've got a truck full, a 26-ton truck full of aid. So you bear with us because we can't do as much as I would like to do, but it's not getting any better. The need is still very much there, especially in France, and we will continue to help for as long as we can do, and to help others at the same time. So that's all.